I truly don't know what to expect. But it looks like Anthos is going to go with the comfort character.
I mean, maybe this is a better character in his mind too.
Quite
it's hard
possibly.
to say. I like the use of the ice breath and the lasers to kind of poke and prod at the Iron Giant, but those EMPs are so huge.
It's the EMP, honestly. Oh, we have. Oh, there we go. We have regained visual. Iron Giant got very low there, and this is what I'm saying. The aerial fight, trying to keep control, and there we go. That's what I was saying. The sky battle is where it's gonna be today.
Oh, I love the Superman carrying you off into just wherever he wants you to go. You go where Superman wants you to go. You don't get to decide anymore. Yep. But look at Superman just poking and prodding with his. Oh no! He jumps it right into the grab. But poking and prodding with the laser and the ice breath, just tacking on percent until he feels like he's strong enough.
Keeping that distance until you need to get in close. And it does look like he's able to keep the control. Those uppercuts may just be what it takes. I can't believe what we're seeing.
Like I was saying, the armor really coming in clutch, it feels like. He's able to out-prioritize a lot of those big moves and take advantage of the big hitbox of Iron Giant.
Absolutely. Once again, he's sitting at 133, yet to go down. Iron Giant now caught on the ledge. A position he's used to having his opponents in. And the clean sweep. TTVmTricK may have found his folly.
Wow. I don't know what Iron Giant could do with that in this matchup. It really feels like two big sluggers swinging, and Anthos just landed those haymakers a couple times more. I truly do believe that match was a lot closer than it looked. It was just one too many times Anthos was able to land the big hit.
I think TTVmTricK was able to get a lot of very good damage in, and was able to, those juggles that he's known for, able to sort of control the air. The issue that they had was any time that they would go for the elimination, Superman's able to just fly away, avoid the combo. And if you're not able to pull off that EMP to sort of stun him and keep him where you want him, it's like you were saying, Superman decides where you go. And absolutely, Anthos took full advantage of that. So I would have said TTVmTricK was the favorite going into this matchup, as he's the only one in this match to go completely undefeated. But I'm happy to be proven wrong, and I'm happy for Anthos to surprise me. And truly, this is already so much more interesting than I could have anticipated.
I'm interested in seeing what adaptations TTVmTricK has going into the second game. We're going to Sky Arena, and I do think that TTVmTricK will trying to look for bigger openings just like that. But the cars gets out prioritized by the Superman grab.
He's now trying to avoid those lasers and those breaths, but it's going to work him towards the edge. Able to fight himself back onto the stage. The deadly uppercut of Superman.
Oh, huge combo. Able to keep Superman off a little bit.
He went for a very risky play there.
Keeps on looking for these cannonball kills off the bottom, but it's a little bit harder to do that with Superman than against a Harley or a Stripe, clearly.
Absolutely, and now fighting to keep Iron Giant on the ledge. The shoulder barge is going to be enough to keep him firmly on the ground, at least for the moment.
Oh, good patience from the Superman, waiting for
Iron Giant. He now has him where he wants him. I think once he's got you in that vertical juggle, the uppercut, it's just a matter of time. A ground slam doesn't really work on Superman when he has the armor that he does.
Oh no!
Juggling him against the edge now.
huge whiff punish, able to get a decent amount of percent. Iron Giant really trying to get around the Superman, trying to get back on stage, able to do so, but is hurting a lot.
Trying to avoid those uppercuts. He knows that that's where the deadly eliminations are going to come from. Again, that signature uppercut of Anthos.
I do think that this matchup is looking really rough for the Iron Giant. TTRiCK is doing a pretty good job of, you know, counter hitting with what he can. Oh, that was really close.
The edge control once again. Now the ice breath as well, slowing his opponent. Another clean sweep from Anthos.
I don't know if it seemed like another instance. I mean, we've seen TTRiCK SD before. It looked like he didn't mean to throw that car around because it looks like he wasn't able to jump. He should have been able to at least air dodge onto the wall and continue his way back up towards the stage. But another really good round from Anthos.
It's starting to look more and more like Anthos. Clearly, maybe he's been studying TTRiCK. Maybe, you know, in the time that he was waiting, he was able to sort of get an idea of, right, TTRiCK plays Iron Giant. How do I deal with this? He's identified the threat, and he has targeted the threat very well. Very impressive play. Very experienced play. I don't think that we can call it just yet. Obviously, we've seen just how badly TTRiCK can dominate a match. But it looks like a switch up.
Oh.
This has come out of left field.
I think this is a good time to do a switch up. Especially when you have the safety net of losers aside. Going with the Velma. Maybe deciding that, you know, if I stay too close to the Superman, I'm going to get grabbed. I'm going to get pushed to the blast zone, and they're just going to knock me out. Trying out the Velma.
Velma's a very interesting pick here. The light combos of Superman, however, able to get that nice early chip damage in. Velma's able to keep it somewhat even, but again, it's those uppercuts that he keeps coming back to. He keeps relying on.
It is looking like this might have been a mistake, but hopefully Velma is able to find the big openings. Velma, another character that kind of scales up through the match while she finds her clues, starts getting bigger and better moves throughout the game. But first stock goes to the Superman.
The vertical elimination from Superman, something we've seen a lot recently. It really does make me wish we got to see that match between Anthos and Bobo, to see the switch from Joker to Superman, to see, you know, what kind of plays make someone like that switch up what we thought was a very confident and comfortable move pool.
I like the adaptations that Anthos and TTRiCK are doing, each on these edge guards. Velma's constantly being put in this position, but each one is mixing it up the way that either they're edge guarding or getting back to stage, and it's really, honestly, I think Velma's been getting the better of it, but a huge whip punish from Superman takes another stock, going up 2-0.
Velma's very good at getting that chip damage in, able to get a stock back on Anthos here, and like I say, Velma's very good for chip damage. I'm not sure if the chip damage is really the play style for someone as tanky as Soups here, but it's not entirely impossible for TTRiCK to pull this back. They have been the favorite for a lot of this tournament, so keeping that distance now. Again, coming in with that light combination, keeping Velma on the edge, keeping that control.
I do like Velma. This Velma pick is looking really good for TTRiCK. He's I gotta stop talking. But it looks like TTRiCK's able to be a little bit more patient on the Velma than he was on, or they were on the Iron Giant. And ooh, looking like got a big
Getting
opening
underneath.
on Superman.
Getting underneath might be just what Trick needs. Now, obviously, trying to avoid that breath, bringing out the mystery machine.
Ooh, getting the assist. Almost getting the kill there.
Superman now at 126. Velma sat at 72. When Velma starts getting to around 80, that's when Superman's going to start pulling out those uppercuts that we've seen so much tonight. That grab coming in, and yet we're now in uppercut territory. Breaking them into the 100, and there it is. The elimination. The switch to Velma was not enough. That will be a 3-0 victory.